All right, so my plan here is to just post a picture of the entry task now instead of two videos and go over the lesson from yesterday. I was using a pen. I was going a little too fast and I did some errors you're going to see, so I would advise use a pencil when you're doing this. Take your time. You're not in a hurry. Okay, if you have any questions, make sure you let me know. We're looking again at multiplicative relationships. So there's a relationship between these two numbers, and I know we've talked about that quite a bit in school when we were in school. It's been a long time, but we talked about that. So there's a relationship between this 1 and 4, 2 and 8, 3 and 12, 4 and 16. There's a relationship between them. So again, it's your job, or you're supposed to figure out what is the relationship. Well, if I look at x, I have 1, y, I have 4. What's the relationship 2 and 8? Because we're looking at multiplicative relationships, we're going to do, they're all going to be multiplicative. It's going to be 1 times what equals 4. That's going to be times 4. 2 times what equals 8 times 4. So the rule is going to be y has to be, or y is 4 times greater than x. Y is 4 times greater than x. That is the rule. This is going to be my equation, y equals 4x. Remember, when you have a number, a number attached to a variable, that means multiply. That means multiply. So really what you have here is y equals 4 times x. So now I can use any of these relationships, 1 and 4, 2 and 8, 3 and 12, 4 and 16, plug them into y and x, and see if my equation is true. Is my equation true if I plug those numbers in? Well, let's see. If y is 4, the relationship is 4 and 1, so I have 4 times 1. What's 4 times 1? 4. Does 4 equal 4? Ching. Yes. So if you look at that, each one, that's what you're looking at, the relationship with x and y. They're all multiplicative, and that's 1 times 7. So y is 7 times greater, y equals 7x. Number 3, y equals 3x. Number 4, y equals 8x. Number 5, 6, and 7 get a little tougher. Okay, get a little tougher. And you might be asking, well, how do you know, or how do you think about that? Well, I start at 5 and I'm going to 12.5. If I'm going from 2 to 5, I know that 2 is even, 5 is odd, so it's not going to go in evenly. So it just kind of looks a little quirky. So you have to pay really close attention to those. But 5 is y equals 2.5x. 6 is y equals 1.5x. 7 is y equals 3.25x. 8, y equals 3x. 9, y equals 8x. 10, y equals 7x. And 11, y equals 4x. These here, you got to fill in the rest of the numbers, but always start with the one that they give you. They're always going to give you one relationship to start with, then you got to roll from there. So this one here, I saw 4 and a 12, and I know it's still multiplicative, so 4 times 3 is 12. That was for number 8. I can see, so it's got to be 3 times greater, so y equals 3x, and then I just plug in all the rest of the numbers. Let me know if you have any questions on that. Let me know if you have any questions on that. Apparently I didn't finish these last 2 equations. Let me write those in real quick. Y equals 4.2x. And this would be y equals 2.5x. 15, 14, number 13 is y equals 1.8x. Number 12 is y equals 2.5x. Let me make sure that's done. I went to the school, got a packet so that I could show my work in the packet, do the work in the packet. Okay, and that's it. Let me know if you have any questions.